is stimulating, titillating, and absolutely intoxicating. Welcome to the grand finals of DAT Monday Meltdown.
Exactly, we're here for another amazing session. That Monday Meltdown's grand final this week, we have eMass versus Darkstalker. Obviously two very, very familiar faces that we're used to seeing here on stream.
Absolutely, and this isn't the first time we've seen this little bout here, Azure. Why don't you tell me what we saw the first round, the first time that these two faced off today?
Now, if I remember correctly, the first time we did see this, it was a very, very one-sided situation, game one for Darkstalker. Then game two was eMass's one-sided game, and then it ended up being in Darkstalker's favor again. So, we'll just go ahead and... Oh, sorry, it was in eMass's favor later again.
Exactly. So we're going to see how this is in fact going to play out, because Darkstalker, a very famous comebacker, so to speak, and I'm not just talking about go. I mean, this player, if he's knocked down, he gets back up again. He will create comeback options. He will make it back from almost obscene deficits, but there's someone else who does that, and his name is Arsene.
Exactly. As we know, Arsene is very, very infamous for making these amazing comebacks, but take nothing away from eMass, a very smart player in his own right is managing to go ahead and keep the lead right now.
Fantastic call out on the jump there. eMass very, very hardwired in right now. Taking wins over Bloom at Lab as well. And a lot of people said, you know, it was a bit of a fluke. It was a bit of a fun game, but eMass is here to tell us that it was no fluke, it was no mistake, good sir. Exactly. He is back on form and ready to take down the top London player.
All luck, no, all skill, no luck is what they say, right?
Exactly. I've heard all focus, no miss. But
maybe yes, of course, yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. As we move into it now, a little bit of neutral going on. Fairly even, but there's an Arsene knocking to see if he can finish this stock before that go comes online, because that is what Darkstalker is definitely fishing for. Everything else is just gravy on the mash. And tell me there is plenty of that, dear Azure.
That's absolutely the case. There's always that on the... And honestly, Darkstalker loves to put a lot of these strings together, but eMass was very close, taking a stock and scooping him up like ice cream, taking him to the heavens once again. eMass taking another stock.
That's what we like to see. eMass absolutely on fire right now, feeling very, very confident. But don't get too comfortable there, sir, as Darkstalker always trying to find a way in. Very foxy, this player right now, as bit of an up air string, keeping it in midair. This is a great way to counter Terry. You know, their aerial options, aside from an aerial buster or a power dunk, typically not the finest. So if you can keep them in that kind of disadvantage, you can push it, especially off stage as well. But Darkstalker famous for mixing up those options. Going to be caught by an up air. Good recovery by our friend eMass. Doesn't quite find.
Oh, but there it is.
That back air is punished by a rising tackle instead.
The Darkstalker classic into an up B, taking him straight to the top. And what better way to do it than sending him off the top, just like eMass did in the last stock. And right now, Brandon is cooking right now. 31% has go online, but eMass... Oh, not letting it happen.
Drifts out of the Buster Wolf. That could be it. And baby, he is sent flying.
Yeah, absolutely. Saving himself and his last life as well. Taking that stock by going deep with a back air in true eMass fashion. Game one to eMass.
That's what we like to see. We've seen these two battle off already, of course. It was a 3-1 in eMass's favor. And who's to say we could see it again?
Could see it again. It is very doable. But then again, Darkstalker is known for making those comebacks. It's not, again, as you said, not just Terry. He's a very, very stubborn player.
From what I've seen, he's the only man tonight to venture into the Ultra Zone and return alive.
Exactly, and the Ultra Zone is no joke, as we've seen. It's been taking out players all night tonight. But Darkstalker is not just any old player, I'll tell you that much.
Exactly, as he's got the opening gambit here, sends eMass off, but going for a high recovery is exactly what you need. Terry can't cut you all the way up there unless he commits to something like a rising tackle, which eMass seems to have clued in on. Arsene is here to give him a little bit of insurance, give it a little bit of beefy power. There's a couple of power waves get reflected, just trying to push, control the stage, get a little bit of that warfare.
Gonna notice before that both guys were throwing out projectiles to give themselves some space, but trying to go for an up air, and Terry answering back with another one. Two for your troubles, sir.
That's what we like to see. Moving it in again. Looks like the power fist coming in. Not going to quite do it. A dunk is there, but the power wave clips him perfectly, so he's locked in hit stun as the dunk comes down. I don't know if it was planned, but it was perfect, perfect adaptation.
Of course.
Darkstalker there.
Darkstalker loves that option a lot. Maybe trying to set him up for a potential power geyser, but eMass falling out. There's the forward air into the... Oh, okay. No, Buster Wolf.
And this is where things get scary there, Azure. Now, don't get me wrong. Sonic and Terry are not similar characters.
No.
But they are both absolutely nightmarish with a lead.
Exactly. Except one's more scary to face online.
That's what we like to see. Keep on moving it in. Going to see what we can do now. Arsene is here, but he's just about to fizzle out. And it could say the same for our friend.
Oh, but the footstool! My God, okay. I mean, that's one way to do it, I guess. A footstool for your troubles will go ahead and take the stock. And Darkstalker playing around a little.
Azure!
Yes.
Chat! Anyone tell me how many tilts, how many legs came out from our good friend Terry there?
A lot. I can't count. Way too many. Enough for a fighting game character indeed. And there is the power dunk. Arsene is out, throwing out the A-Hub. Both players throwing out projectiles to try and get any damage, keep themselves some range. eMass with the downer, but the beautiful tech from Darkstalker still living. And both these players right now are looking for a big hit.
You're damn right, Azura. Let's see if he can take it all the way. Terry in a very favorable position right now. 100 on the Joker, but it's 100 to 0 in the blink of an eye.
Are you okay, sir? Is the question that is being asked, and I guess the answer is no. Terry Bogard stealing the show once again.
And off goes that cap, but like a boomerang, it will be back because we have a potential 3 more games for these two. And let me tell you, Azura,
yes,
there is no situation that I see PS2 slammed harder than between these two players.
Exactly. We have seen the most incredible amounts of plays from these two guys, whether it be going risky, going deep, going high, going low, or being too slow. It doesn't matter right now as we get into the next game of the set, and eMass is already starting to pick it up. 35%, 2 up airs are trying to miss the back end. There it is, another one, another nair.
Oh, perfectly cracked, shoot it into the grab there, but not able to find an amazing conversion off it. Our good buddy Darkstalker let to land a hit so far as we move on out. Gets the grab, sends him up, and now it's Darkstalker's story. Skip to the chapter, flip the pages, but alas, eMass is going to make it all the way back. Finally finds a back air. Arsene's here to play. Can we see a battle of the comeback mechanics? Who wins, Azura?
DLC, it depends on who paid more, but it doesn't matter. There's the up smash! And beautiful awareness.
Seen this a couple of times. These Buster Wolves just a little bit too short on the recovery, and eMass able to punish it perfectly.
One thing about eMass is that he's able to put out shield just in time for Darkstalker's Buster Wolf to sort of go through, meaning that it doesn't affect him in any way, giving him a free punish. And it just shows the awareness as a player that eMass has, to be able to constantly keep getting that between sets as well. And these two dancing right now. Parry got Darkstalker coming out to play once more, and eMass shooting some bullets right now to get some damage.
Exactly. Is this your idea of a rushdown character? As he is sent off 167. That's very high for us high school students, so to speak.
Absolutely.
181. Arsene is almost here. If eMass can put this Arsene to good use, it is an amazing, amazing tempo advantage.
There it is.
And just look at what damage he's doing.
Beautiful call out. Beautiful call out on the forward air, managing to take the stock, but the up smash, and man.
Darkstalker takes it, but the damage is already done. eMass got so much advantage off of that clutch Arsene at 180. If Darkstalker had been able to sort of nip him in the bud, that would have been fine. But now he's got quite the deficit to work with as a power dunk comes out.
Doesn't matter though, I don't think so. 39% trying to dance around his shield, or maybe dancing with death, because Arsene has arrived to save the day maybe.
Have you ever danced with the devil in the pale Pokeball light there, Azura? Because it looks like eMass wants to bring it all the way home. Going up to 60 now, there's the tick. 89, power dunk not gonna do it.
And the power wave to try and stuff out any jumps there, but eMass is forward there. just big enough to cover it. The back throw, he has go online. It doesn't matter. The down smash is there. Is he going to go deep?
Oh my goodness! Not quite enough. The tether is safe enough that he can make it back. And these two players are playing very scared right now. You saw the double shield on the roll in. No punish, no opportunity to drag down. But
Darkstalker saw it. We did see him pop shield in and out a couple times just to show that his awareness was there. The up B though, beautiful conversion and taking the stock.
And this is where things get tense. Any other character, it's a done deal. But Darkstalker on Terry, this could be a death. I was building up to something.
It was alright.
I was getting ready.
It could have happened.
I was prepared. Maybe
we didn't know.
Oh, maybe on the VGBC VODs we can. No, we'll get some editing in there. We'll just put it on like an amazing comeback.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
This is our secret, by the way. Everyone, shut up! Don't say a goddamn word.
Listen, they edit the stuff for us, all right?
Everyone, shut up! All right? I swear to Christ. As we move on into
otherwise, we'll get production to find your IP address. Anyway, back.
Yeah, I hope you're a big fan of SpongeBob out there. As we move on into it, eMass with the set lead, and Darkstalker, he's got a hell of a mountain to climb there, Azura.
At the moment, he does, yeah. He would have to take at least 2 games to go ahead and reset. But right now, it's looking like it's kind of working out a little bit in his favor. We can't even talk about deficits because these two are swinging right now.
Absolutely, that's what we like to see. Absolute fist fights here.
Absolutely. Terry, no stranger to a fist fight. But apparently neither is eMass, and both these guys going at it. Darkstalker has go, moving around, trying to get something, dancing on the shield, beautiful stuff.
That right, perfect evasion of the power guys are there. This could be it all the way. See you real soon there, Bella, and Darkstalker saying the same thing. 69 kick W on that. Joker right there, but Arsene is here to play. Can see if we can find a read, and that's what he was looking for.
What a fast and such an efficient option to kill with. A back air for your troubles, and now storing out some guns out there. Good nav.
Exactly. Just a bit of a dance, you know, the shield slowly dropping, but eMass just keeps a hopping as the down throw comes through. Perfect parry. There's a rising tackle. Sends him up, but not quite enough just yet there, Azura.
Yeah, not at all. It's very, very close right now. He's trying to jab him just a little bit, and now he's dancing in the middle of the stage, holding center stage right now. Darkstalker playing around with that shield.
And if there's one thing that's inspiring about Darkstalker, he's always pushing a button.
Yes, yes.
God,
somehow,
the punishments that controller must be taking.
In some way, he is pressing a button, regardless of whatever punishment is being given, and that dash attack will take the stock right now.
Perfect shoulder barge to come out and end it. He's on 82 right now. If he can reset the neutral, he might be in a pretty solid place right now as Arsene slowly ticking up with 56% of the way there.
Absolutely,
Darkstalker trying to find a way in. Good job holding the space right there. He's not going too aggressive, but he is just throwing out options to stunt the approach. But alas, looks like Arsene is here. Go is here as well. Going to see who can win this showdown now as Darkstalker trying to buy himself a little bit of space. The counter comes out, sends him out to the side. Air dodge back onto the stage, but a couple of tilts with the auto turnaround sends him up. Can we see a rising tackle? I don't think so there, Azura.
I think he was a little bit too far out to get a rising tackle. The Buster Wolf buddy, are you okay? He's still living. Good tether cancel, but it doesn't matter. A power geyser for your troubles, and Darkstalker is currently up 1 stock.
And this is a scary situation. This is what the bull sees when you wave that flag there. Pure red as the forward tilt comes out. Just trying to buy himself a little bit of space, but can it be enough? As the wall runs off with the back air, not quite enough now as the grab comes in. Going to see if we can get an up throw. Quite that though, but good DI from Darkstalker just to mix up any potential follow-ups. See if we can come back on. Power wave to the face, but step back into the space. 169 on Darkstalker now, and avoid the back air.
My God, that was dangerous. And already Darkstalker's piling up the damage, 60%. However, Arsene is out, and there it is, the back air.
Perfect spacing there to avoid the jab into rising tackle. That's exactly what Darkstalker was looking for. And now we've got a little bit of extra Arsene, a little bit of a cherry on top. Now as the power dunk comes out, we need more percent Azura. Darkstalker needs more insurance. But is eMass going to give him the time of day?
That's the question. That is indeed the question, because right now it looks like he's swinging around like Spider-Man, trying to throw out a bunch of these and bringing himself back. But right now these guys are trading projectiles a little. Darkstalker again playing around with his shield, as he should be. Doesn't want to get hit too bad. These two are now trying to dance for the center stage.
Perfect drag down into grab. What a fantastic work from eMass there. Spowdon comes out. It's anyone's game right now. Arsene is nowhere to be seen. And eMass is nowhere on the screen.
Darkstalker in, already taking 2 games, and now it's 2-2. If he wins, we get a bracket reset, meaning we get another incredible set. These two going at it for another best of 5.
Pour yourself a cup of cocoa, folks. Get your blankie snuggled up, warm your fire, and hope your mama doesn't wake up, because we might be in for a long night here.
If you got us on speaker, turn us down, by the way. But
oh yeah, no, I'll be waking her up, and it won't be the first time this week here, fellas, as we move back, as we move back onto PS2 now. Looks like an opening gambit from eMass is immediately countered by Darkstalker, though. Going to see if he can push it all the way. A couple of nairs, but the grab call out sends up into a couple of fairs. There is fair one, but he can't set him up for anything else. So move on right now.
These guys are they're just not letting the other player breathe, Rose. They're just not letting it happen.
It's fist fights. It's katana in the playpen. It is just absolute brawl out between these two folks.
Two smelling blood in the water. Speaking of which, Arsene is right out. 48% Darkstalker, but 98% on eMass. The question is can he pull it back for a 3rd game and taking the tournament? Right now, though, Darkstalker looks like he's in a very comfortable position right now. 48.
Absolutely perfect parry. Arsene about to run out, and there into dash attack is going to give him in advantage, but it might not be enough. A sloppy recovery from Darkstalker as eMass. Just a little bit of a teeter, I believe that was.
He was just wanted to see what was down below, you know? Just wanted to see what was
yeah, exactly. You got to take a little look over. You know, he suffers from vertigo, I do believe.
I think he was asking Terry if he was okay, you know?
Hey, we all got to check sometimes.
Exactly.
Now as we move on, Outfit's going to send him out, and it looks like a bit of a reset right now. But these games are a mile a minute, and trust me, Darkstalker is clocking on the fuel as he is starting to burn from a whole lot of onslaught from our good buddy eMass here. Immediate return though, 66% of the way to Arsene, but 56% on the face of Darkstalker as he does eat a full fare.
Standard stuff here in a current situation is right now eMass had control of the ledge, but Darkstalker now is trying to take that back. He now has Arsene out. This could be big. Beautiful drag down up air, and Darkstalker trying to stay in the air, not getting hit, because if he lands incorrectly, something like that could happen. There's the dash attack.
Absolutely. Arsene not going anywhere because Darkstalker just can't land a hit right now. Power wave, but the instant turnaround Buster Wolf. That is the kind of thing that will give you whiplash. But alas, eMass keeps his cool, keeps his head, ends it with an up smash.
Beautiful stuff. Using the armor to his advantage, Darkstalker was, and my god. He just went to show, but right now eMass is the one out of 126 two-stock percentage lead. It could be anyone's game if Darkstalker is winning to take the stock, in which he is, and there it is.
And the pause right there. Only a couple of frames there, Azura. But after the first jab, leaving it for a second just to bait that shield drop is what took the stock there. Fantastic work from Darkstalker, fantastic awareness, and fantastic experience in this player matchup.
Exactly. Such incredible patience, knowing that you don't want to deal with a character like Joker like that, and if you let him seek out a mistake, eMass will go ahead and capitalize on it. Beautiful play by Darkstalker.
Absolutely moving it in. Arsene is here. These players looking pretty even, but it's going to swing like a pendulum once Arsene disappears and Go comes online. Looks like Joker is definitely at kill percent for a geyser, for a Buster Wolf, but a back air!
And eMass down air back air. And I kind of felt the floor rumble. I don't know if he popped off, but it was an incredible way to end the game, and eMass is your DAT Monday Meltdown. DAT Monday Meltdown 2, I think it's 23 champion. There we go.
That's what we're talking about. eMass, fantastic stuff. And hey, it had been a little while. It had been a little while. You know, we were, I personally, a lot of people were so convinced that eMass was this terror, this top-tier threat. You know, they were traveling, they were taking down so many different people. Wanted to Saudi Arabia, just absolute danger. But eMass, you heard it here, you heard it at Lab. eMass is back, and he is here to play.
Ladies and gentlemen, eMass is your winner here today. And yeah, what an incredible tournament. What a way to go out for Darkstalker, man. Like, honestly, what a play. He played well. He was always pressing a button in some way, shape, or form, and that essentially got him second. But nonetheless, as we close out here on another Monday, it's been an absolute pleasure being able to bring the matches to you from all of our talented commentators as well as our brilliant CEOs here at the DAT team and Monday Meltdown.
That's what we like to
That's
hear.
our input from Burning.
Absolutely. Thank you very much there, folks. Do make sure you watch out for any other UK tournaments, such as DBZ on June the 25th. Going to be some major UK players there and some major talent, some major production value. If you want to see what the UK is made of, make sure you swing by on June 25th for DBZ.
Exactly. You got a little bit of a taste here today. But on the 25th of June, you'll see much more than that. Guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I've been Asura, and that's not Roast. And we shall see you guys hopefully in another week, whenever. Peace.
See you real soon there, folks.